My mentor said, listen to something that Steve Harvey said, a very successful comedian, and Oprah Winfrey, a very successful billionaire black woman. Oprah said that parents don't respect their kids, and Steve Harvey said you can't spend your life listening to your mama because your mama might have not got blessed by God to have the vision of success like you. Sorry, you listening to somebody that ain't never gonna be successful. So you living somebody else's life and getting robbed of your own. You living somebody else's life getting robbed of your own. And like Oprah said, parents don't respect their kids. My homegirl Irvine's favorite auntie, Irvine's solar house made a big profit of $680,000. Went to this beautiful mansion in Calabasas. Her favorite auntie was in her room looking around, all in her stuff. Coming to the shower to tell her who's calling her, meaning she's looking at the phone. She said, and she probably went into her mail. Irvine said she felt that she would go there, so she put a camera in her room that go to her phone and caught her rambling, and she looked her in the face and said she wasn't. What did Irvine do after that? In 3 days, she found new construction. Another 3 days, she went out there to see it. Another 3 days, she paid cash for it. Another 3 days, she did this. Another 3 days, she did that. 2 weeks, she was in Miami in a glass beach house because her privacy was invaded. And when she heard your car note privacy was invaded, her exact words was like, I can't stand that. I got a studioable property that you can live on rent free. I will put your dream Mac Daddy black leather waterbed in there with an 80-inch screen TV, a couch bed. I will make it where you can have one of those bathtubs where you can have it inside of the studio, and you will be good. For 18 months, rent free, you make $1 million, you can have the property. When she found out your car note privacy was invaded, she offered you a home if you get a PPO license and an account. You're going to be good at getting accounts. When you get a PPO license, a person like you good at talking to people. You'll take low-end price for little profit, just get rich quick, and they're going to love it. You got 25 years of experience in security with a PPO license, and you will take 32 an hour while everybody else is taking 40. They're going to ride with you. You're going to make this happen big. You grow to what you're exposed to. Stop listening to haters. You told me you told one regret in your life. You got 3. Don't you dare tell the other 2. Now, the one regret you got in your life you told me is when you didn't speak to your dad one day. And that ate you up later in life because you didn't see him again. He passed. Whoever the 3 people you told that to, you need to really pay attention to what I'm about to say. Whoever you told that you didn't speak to your dad and they had the audacity, knowing that this hurt you and hunted you for over 3 decades, whoever you told that had the audacity to say you should have spoke to him is the most toxic, devilish snake demon in your life. Because they know this is something that hurts you, but they still couldn't wait to drive the nail in. The type of people where you would get an $80,000 BMW like you did, you would do this, you would do that, but you messed up on this. All they will amplify is what you messed up on. People like that are snake devil haters. And the ones that are closer to you are the most demons. And people that treat you like that is because they know you're mental. They're manipulating, and God has already saved a place for them in hell. So you don't have to worry about nothing. The cold thing about a man like you is you talk too much, but you give good game. So you actually help fuel the people that's burning down your ideas. That's why you got to be quiet. You letting ADHD take over you. You smarter than everybody in your circle. You make less than everybody you know, and you look like you got more. Always. Anybody with something negative to say about your dental work is your number one hater. You grew up with ADHD, severe neglect of ADHD, severe learned helplessness, which came from your family. Your family warped you with learned helplessness for talking down, disrespecting, showing regret at times. Things you told me that you heard as a child, most kids would be traumatized. You told me about the problems with the oldest brother and the youngest brother, and you definitely got caught in that. The only reason you're not Urkel at the house, straight mama's boy, marked out, is because of kicking it with your dad every day, seeing the street life, wanting big things, knowing about racing, and since people didn't show you the respect you wanted, no male figure in your life ever showed you how to defend yourself, which I'm appalled to even know that. Especially the way you grew up and your dad being Van Diesel from Fast and the Furious. The real Fast and the Furious, the movie was just an act script. I don't know how no male figure in your life showed you how to defend yourself. For Christ. I show my little cousin how to fight just for she'll be ready her first day in school. Nobody showed you that, so you said forget it. You started hanging with the riders, gangsters, dope dealers, pimping, pandering, craziest people on this planet. And since people thought you were slow, since people thought you had mental issues which you were dealing to, they just wasn't addressed with a confidence problem of a smile. And I got a bone to pick with your dad, no disrespect, but he knew you needed your teeth straight for the fact you said that his baby sister had braces. So he had heard it between his family amongst them. Somebody said you need to get little man some braces, but he didn't think it was important enough. And I'm just keeping it 100. He kept you around and you got the game, but you needed one-on-one. They didn't understand what you was dealing with. You had to have signs. You had to make car sounds or do something abnormal. You had to. Your mind thinks too much. You have zero attention span. You got a 4th grade education. You wasn't learning anything in class but math. You knew how to add and you knew timetables. That's why now you can add shit up for 10 years with no calculators. Every time you say something to people, they disrespect you and insult your intelligence. You done save people lives from what I listen to. You done save people's lives with talking positive, with telling them how to do stuff, with herbs, with health issues, and they'll still say God bless them. Oh, thank God, thank God. They'll never give you no props. And the reason they don't do it is because they think you're mental and they think they're superior to you. But in actuality, they know you're superior to them because you got a vision that's out of this planet. And I knew you didn't have nobody in your team when nobody left a comment on your Peter Marcos video, which is a $200 million celebrity jewelry man from Beverly Hills that you met, along with Callie Muscle that you met, got pictures. Laz Alonso, the actor, the ladies got you, got pictures. Peter Marcos pictures and a video with 15,000 views, and they still know you. And he shot you $100 for gas and let you come back. He didn't do business with you, but he's still cool with you. And like you said, you gonna get back at him when you get the company and have something to show for it and got your teeth straight. You made all of this happen and nobody commented your videos but me, Irvine, Shannon, and Grace. Nobody else commented your videos, and never forget, anybody that comments later is because they're guilty. They know they was hating. They know they was upset that you made something happen without their help. And now they have heard a video like this and feel guilty and want to say they left a comment. Them is the worst type of haters. Them is the ones you got to cut off like a tumor and leave them be. Let them stay amongst themselves in misery and hopefully they don't drown in it. You're in the third quarter with 7 minutes left, and anybody too selfish to let you get $1 million in your 7 minutes is the type of person you need to leave. Remember this. 95% of the haters in your circle, if they had any millionaire friends they can go live with for free, they would have been gone. But since you do it, it's a problem. The type of haters that when you snap on them and check them, they play victim, and you feel bad and read the same book with the same answer again. Anybody that tries to fight the things that you're talking about is because they can't understand them, and they don't want to never believe that you smarter than them, and they'll die before they admit it to you. And if you check the background of toxic, negative haters, they're just acting out a cycle. It's how they was treated, and that's how they will continue to treat people, and you just look at it like that. Trip Ups is going to let you know everything. You figured out who your haters is. I can hear it in your voice. You're getting stronger. You got fired. You got rehired. You could have did it 2 weeks earlier. You ain't needed nobody. Think about everything good that happened in your life was only your decisions. But people will say they bad. You smoke weed. The same people that say that are hypocrites, though. So they disrespecting God, but they think that something God left here on earth is bad. You smoke weed, that's right, but that's how you cope with shit. Like, you didn't believe in COVID like 90% of these idiots going getting a vaccination. They gonna let them get... I thought about it when you said it even more, but I knew it when it happened. How the hell you gonna let somebody give you a vaccination for a disease they don't know shit about? Duh, it's obvious they're giving you COVID-19, asshole. That's because enough didn't catch them. And you didn't catch it till you hung around somebody that had the vaccination. That's what the guy said from Orange County. I researched it when you said it. I found the commercial. He said he didn't catch the shit until he got the damn virus because the virus protection is the COVID. Oh my God, people is stupid. Niggas don't stand for nothing. You a fall for anything. The type of haters you was born with is the type of people that'll get advice from anybody but you, but the people they get advice from treat you like you a king. You don't need nobody. Everything good happened in your life was because of you. Smoking weed to feel good was because of you. Meeting sexy women because of you. Getting your credit strong because of you. Getting people to invest $25,000 because of you. Meeting celebrities because of you. Getting new rides because of you. Getting jobs because of you. You ain't had nobody's help on your corner with nothing successful in your life. You would have still been in an outdated piece of shit car with some put up for a rainy day ass money. You ain't never go out like that. You kept busting new shit. You never needed nobody at the car lot. Like you say, any man over 21 with his mama at court with him is a mark. You got your parents at court with you and you over 21, you sorry. I know people that's 30 still got their mama at the car lot with them co-signing. You ain't had your moms at the car lot with you for nothing you ever bought. Nothing. You didn't need nobody. You get along with people. You ain't got no attitude. You ain't trying to tell people what to do that's smarter than you. Somebody in finance, somebody in billing credit that went to school for 5 years, you trying to tell them some shit you learned back in the day. It's obvious you ain't smarter than nobody. You making yourself look stupid, and I gotta amplify your shit, so that make me stupid. That's what happened when you hang with low minority, broke, sorry motherfuckers. That's why you gotta get out of the hood sometime. Some niggas in the hood is ignorant. Some homies is ignorant. Some people is arrogant, ignorant haters. Most people that think they know shit don't know shit. That's why they ain't got shit. Niggas ain't got nothing to show for no decisions they got or made in their motherfucking lives. But they got all the answers. Mentor told me always, you hate your life, and remember, you can get a job, you got one, you got an $80,000 BMW, you just got to flip some shit to make it happen, and you figured it out quick. You was like, oh, I know what to do. I was like, what? You said work 6 days. Damn. Problem solved. Look how you think about shit. Irvine gave you a spot in Playa del Rey. Shannon is going to be your business partner to the end. You got AI to find me. You got AI to call you a genius. You got AI to make you a supervisor. You got AI to get you hired as a concierge. I guarantee you nobody in your circle never was a supervisor at no establishment they ever had. But they want to try to tell you how you need to talk to your people, what you need to do to your people. I told you to keep your mouth shut about the stuff about the GM, about Colette. I told you don't tell nobody, but you did trip-ups like I said. And what happened with trip-ups? Everybody in your circle told you what you need to do, what you need to do. I would have did this, I would have did that. They wouldn't have did nothing. Don't worry about it. Most of them ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna just talk behind the supervisor back and go for the same bullshit every day. They just want to vent. Then you do got a couple people that do everything they can to get over and file paperwork and get you in trouble and all that type of shit. But nigga, she caught you smoking bud. You smoking a THC vape pen on the property. Nigga, you gone. You already knew that. So you should have shut up about it. You didn't need to run your mouth to nobody. None of them know the real. You know the real. You know she 90210. You know the shit ain't easy. You know she cutthroat. You know you fucked up. You know what it take to take her down if you really want to do it for something that you fucked up. But listening to people, you done waste time and got stressed out doing some bullshit, and all that time could have been some more applications you was doing on Indeed. You got to think about shit. People ain't in your good interest. People want to disrespect you. Whenever you talk about shit to people and somebody always got something to say, somebody always in your conversation ear hustling, disrespecting you in front of others, but can't wait to say your story that they act wasn't shit to a crowd. The type of people want to pull out their phone when you looking at videos of success. And like I told you, people will sit there and look at videos like the open house you look at, the cars, the rich people, the homes, how they living. But none of them suckers ever look at how to get the money. Listen what people say and they'll let you know they're going to die with nothing. The type of people be like, I don't got the mind for big ideas, and I don't think stuff like. Anybody say that, get away from them. You ain't got the mind for big ideas, but you steady shoot mine down. They telling you right there they hating on you. I ain't got the mind for big, and I don't want to live like the Joneses. Well, you ain't the type of person I want to be around. Get away from me. You is a weight. You is 5,000 pounds of toxicity. Get out the hood. Only 5% of people are successful. You said it yourself, Alonzo. When they have a Grammys, Oscars, or whatever it is, everybody fit inside of an auditorium, and 50% of the people in there are friends of the celebrities. So only half of all the celebrity superstar actors can fit in one little ass auditorium. And not even the whole auditorium, half of the arena. That show you people ain't successful. You got to say, forget everybody that ain't down with you. At the end of the day, you come first. Everybody always say, oh, my daddy come first. My kids come first. My mom. Hell nah, you come first. You can put people up there if they down with you being successful. If you got a daddy like Will Smith and Serena and them on that movie where he was going to make them successful, or a Tasha Mack on In the Game, I'll be watching because you told me about it. The one Tasha Mack, she wanted to be balling and Malik can play football. She wanted to be rich though, so that's why him and his moms can live together and do they shit, and he still end up getting her own shit, but they can make it happen because she was his agent to get some money. That shit different. 90% of mothers ain't like that. They ain't trying to get no money. They don't want no money. If your mother or father or whoever was the mother or father figure in your life ain't never had $100,000, they mind frame ain't to be successful. Just to work for a living, have a bullshit 401k, a piece of shit Honda Civic, and a fucking house to rent till they die. And when they do, their kids gonna have a fallout and sell a motherfucker. Already know the game. I learned a lot off you, Alonzo. I learned how to make male chauvinist motherfuckers in my business bow down thanks to you. Thanks to your game. Thanks to you getting me $240,000 in credit. Getting your friend $50,000, your other friend $18,000. Your other friend how to monetize